almost got it. Just have to move this a little bit. And... oh, darn. Just almost got it. Almost got it. Ow! God. Okay, okay. Just a little bit more, and... perfect. Well, if you've ever tried to set up a number of Black Series figures, you may have run into this problem. They can be a little unstable, and it depends on the figure. Some of them are pretty good. Others, like Ahsoka here, are horrible for standing up. Look at those little feet she's got, honestly. So, you know, I've been looking for a solution for this problem for some time. There are some people on eBay who sell like little acrylic stands. This one is for the 3 3/4 inch figures, yeah, but they sell ones kind of like this for the Black Series figures, but they're quite expensive, and to get enough to you know, stand up my entire collection would not be an insignificant amount of money. So I was thinking, and you know, I have a 3D printer, and you know, as I've mentioned in a number of other videos. And, well, for the most part, I use it for kind of frivolous things. I like to print statues and robots and prop replicas and things like that. But, you know, occasionally it's nice to use it for something a little more practical. And so I decided I would try printing myself some stands for my Black Series figures. I used a program called Tinkercad, which is available for free online for anybody to use. And basically what you do is select some simple geometric shapes and move them around, reshape them, resize them, and so forth to get whatever it is you want to make. In this case, I just used basically a slab and rounded off the edges. Took a Star Wars logo that I found just on like Google Images and converted that over to a 3D printable format and embossed it so that it's standing up above the edge of the surface here. And then I put some pegs in, and of course the pegs were kind of the problem because I didn't have a good idea of how big exactly the holes in the figure's feet were. So I printed these out. It did take me a number of tries to get the right size for the foot pegs because, as it turns out, Hasbro has used multiple sizes, or at least 2 sizes of foot peg, or foot hole, I guess I should say, for their figures, and one size does not fit all. But I have come up with a couple of designs and printed them out, did a number of iterations on them. They take about, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour to print a piece, although you can print more than one at once, of course. And I don't know for sure which figures are which have the larger ones and which don't. I do know that Vader here has the larger footholes, as well as a figure like Chewbacca. He's huge. There may be more. I haven't really gone through all of my figures and tested them all out, but I've supplied 2 different versions here, version A and version B. A would be the one you'd use for the majority of figures. It's got the smaller foot pegs. B, for big, has slightly larger foot pegs, and they are more appropriate for a figure like Chewbacca or Vader. Chewbacca's legs are so splayed out that he can't get both of them on to the pegs, but one is good enough. It keeps him pretty well. And Vader, he works pretty well as well on the larger stand. So, yeah, this is, as I say, a rather easy project, but kind of nice to have something that I've designed myself that actually works and does a job. So I'd be interested to know if anybody else is able to print these and use them. In terms of cost, they're really quite cheap. I don't know, to be honest with you, exactly how many I could print, for example, off of a spool, so it's a little difficult to calculate the cost, but I'm thinking maybe 50 cents or less. It could be less, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm gonna be printing up a bunch of these and displaying my figures on them. You can see you can knock that all day. It's not going to fall over. In fact, most figures you can do this. You can have them fly. They stick on there quite well. So that's all I have to show you today. Thanks very much for watching.
Captain Phasma to the rescue!